Hi, today I'm going to be looking at this Compaq LTE Lite 4/33C. Join me. I know nothing about this, to be honest. It's a Compaq, I love Compaqs, so I picked it up when I saw it on Facebook Marketplace. Completely condition unknown, as I like them. Yeah, I genuinely don't know anything about the LTE Lite series. I'm pretty familiar with the Elite series. It looks in decent condition. It's got a bit of a scunge to the feel of it. I think it needs a very good clean. It's pretty dirty. There's some cracked plastics here and there. There's a little bit of that green copper kind of corrosion that you can see, and a little bit of rust on some of the connectors, especially around the power connector. There should also be a door here that flaps down to hide all these, but that's missing as well. It does have the battery, which is kind of good, so I might be able to repack that. I don't know. Again, I have no idea what's going on. Did not come with a power supply. I was able to find one, so I reckon let's just give it some power. See what we see. So let's first of all give this power adapter a bit of juice and see if we get anything good. I heard a spark, but we're not getting a light. Now I'm not sure if this light is meant to light up normally, so let's test the pins in here. Okay, so we've got the multimeter. Now the pinout on this, it doesn't actually state on here, it just says that there should be 18 volts. Don't know where. Let's test the outer shield to some of these pins first. So we got nothing, nothing, and nothing. Okay, let's try some of these pins to some of the other pins. We almost got something there. Nothing. No. So, I think this power supply is dead. Let's take a look in there first. I think we're going to need to crack underneath these feet. Try the gummed up ones. Yeah, there's the screws on the bottom. No, there's nothing under that one. I wonder if it's just under the opposite corners. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, nothing under there as well, just the two opposite corners. We're looking at a big Torx. Yeah, there we go. So it's not too bad in here. I'm going to try and get this board out of here. It looks like it's actually glued down, so I'm going to give it a little bit of love through pulling. Alright, I had to switch to the overhead because I needed to really get in here. The camera was in my way. I should mention while I'm doing this that this is a mains power supply, and you really shouldn't be poking around in these unless you know what you're absolutely doing. And I definitely don't know what I'm absolutely doing, so I should definitely not be poking around in here. Oh, it's because it's screwed down. I am blind. Tiny little screws. It'll just pop out now. No, not just, but... Oh, there's also clips. A little clip. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'll show you once I've got it out. Ah, there's another screw. He's a sneaky one. Yeah, there you go. So after you take all the screws out, it's actually not that hard to get out. Should note, before I did any of this, I did check this big cap here was discharged, and it is. So let's see. And I did that just by, just show you that properly. Yeah, no volts. So we're fine. Let's check continuity on this fuse. We're good, okay. Let's check this bridge rectifier right down here in the corner. It's right down in there. It's looking fine. I'm gonna go do a quick bit of research on this power supply, see if there's any circuit schematics that I can look at to try to figure out where we're going. Well, quick bit of research, and you know, I hate throwing the parts cannon at things like this, but, well, pretty much everyone on the internet basically says these need a recapping at this age in their life, including Jesse over at i80386SX YouTube channel. Check him out. So yeah, let's pop off these capacitors and see if they're healthy or not. See if I've got replacements. See what that does. There's not much else I can try at the moment without trying to reverse engineer the entire schematic though, because I could not find a thing. So yeah, let's dive into it. Okay, so let's try these out. .25 volt, 470 microfarad. Ooh, that one smells fishy. There we go. Yeah, that's not good. Let's get the old tester out. Yeah, 426, 470. That's a bit out of spec. Yeah, 413. So yeah, these are out of spec. Well, okay, let's replace those. So we are looking for, where is my pile of caps? Okay, my big tub of caps. Let's have a look. Oops, I'm backwards. So we are looking for 470 microfarad, which will be further at the back. This 470, we're looking for 25 volts. So we got 6.3, we got 10 volt, 16, 25. Oh wow, 3 of them, all right. I need 2. Okay, let's just check what the other one there is. Might as well replace them all while we're here. That is 10 microfarad, 50 volt, 16, 25, 10, 50. It's one of those. There was one down in here, sneaky sneaky, which is unreadable. I'll have to find that one when I get there. For now, let's pop these guys in. And yes, we have a 50 volt, 10 microfarad. So let's just give that a try in the old guy as well. We're going to replace it, but doesn't hurt to ask. Yeah, that's within spec. That's fine. Again, I'll just replace it. I'm already here. I've already got one out. Let's just do it. So now we need to get this one off, which is held on with two standoffs. So, what do we got? You are a 68 microfarad, 35 volt. Oh, it looks like it may have actually leaked. Interesting. Oh yeah. Don't know if you heard that sizzle. That is a definite sign of leakage. Yep, that is the heat going through the leg and boiling the, yep, the fishy crap underneath. So what I'm going to do, because I don't like smelling that, I'm going to just clip these legs. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah, you can see here. I'll zoom in. So take a look at, see that? Definite signs of leakage. It's the electrolyte boiling out the bottom. Yeah, this guy was probably our fault. 3568. Yeah, when you touch the legs like that and you hear that sizzle, that's the electrolyte fizzing and fishy smell inbound. It's disgusting and I hate it every time. So it's easier to just clip the legs, just take the cap out. Oh, yeah, because that is an atrocious smell. Oh God, I'm just going to turn on my hair. Take that out. Oh, Jesus. Hate it. I'm just going to rub that away, wipe that away. Just for shits and gigs, let's actually test that and see if we actually measure anything. There we go. 80, 87, 85. The fact that it keeps going down, not a good sign. Yeah, no. It's way out of spec and it's just broken. So, what are we looking for? 68 microfarad, 35 volt. Don't think I'm going to have that. Well, let's see. 7, 82, 56, 56, 82. So we're going to go 56 and 35 volt. Yeah. So it's not quite right, but for this purpose, I think it'll be good enough. Okay, we're back on. Let's get back in our case. I'm feeling confident, so I'm just going to clip this down for now. Good. Fold it back over. Safe. Now, there is an LED down there that we should see come on. All right, I'm going to have to flip it this way, so we're looking up here now. Let's go. Oh, no. Well, can't win them all. Maybe the LED only comes on when it's actually running. Let's check some volts, shall we? Hey, look at that. 18 volts. All right. So, I'm going to get this thing back together. plug it into the laptop and see what we get. Alrighty. Let's get the laptop out, give it some power. We've got our power jack on the end here. I'm just going to plug this straight in there, like so. Lift her up. Maybe turn so you can see as well. It's a power to our adapter. And we actually have a green light now. It's good. No lights on the thingo though. Oh, we do have a charging indicator on the battery though. That's interesting. So that's a good sign. Let's see what happens when we flip power on. Ooh, hard drive spin up. The screen is so broken. So many lines down here. Yeah, no, the screen is completely dead. No life to it at all. That's unfortunate. Yeah, absolutely nothing coming up on the screen. Dang. Well, it was worth a shot. So, I think we're gonna have to take this apart and see what's wrong on the inside. Good signs though. Alright, considering the broken plastics, I think I might just do a bit of quick research and see if I'm barking up the wrong tree here. Nope, that was absolutely the right way to do it. I just had to be more venturous, I guess. It says, the internet tells me that the clips on the back here are the easiest. So there's these 3 clips across the sides, across the back. I don't know if that'll focus here. So there's another one over here. So
eventually.
this one clip just won't release. There we go. Oh. And that first clip at the front's gone back on. There we go. Okay. So yeah, there's that break, unfortunately. We will put that back. Cool. What do we got? It looks like there are some screws. Excuse me, there are some screws holding the keyboard in, so let's get those out. Okay. That will be our hard drive. That's pretty cool. Speaker. Here's our floppy. It is a Citizen, but it's not a W1D like the Elite. It is a VIDA 15B. So that's cool. A little screw holding that in as well. Nice. And we can pop our screen out. Cool. So we're probably going to have to crack this open and have a look inside, because I dare say there might be some issues in there. And there we go. There's our laptop. The rest is all auxiliary. Get a bit of a closer look at the damage, the carnage in this case. You can see all of this broken plastic down here now, just falling out. That's really sad. And on the other side, same thing. Ugh. This has taken a hit in its life. Been dropped a couple of times too many. Yeah, that's really depressing. Let's also take a look at the hard drive here. What do we got? We have it's a Seagate. Let's cover that. Seagate ST9235AG. Looks like it has 209 megabytes. Not bad. And there's our floppy drive. Should pop out pretty well. I wonder if this has a belt. Yes, it does. I don't know if you'll be able to see down there, but I'm gonna guess this is gonna have the same fate or a similar fate as the W1D. So we'll see what we can do there. Maybe we'll just pop one of the open flops in. We'll definitely need to adjust because the open flops has the ribbon coming out of this side, so I'd need to reconfigure a little bit, but certainly doable. All right, let's pop the base out the way over with the keyboard. Let's get to looking at this. So it looks like we've got just a little slip here holding a sticker. And that's all that's holding the top on. Great. Oh, actually, look at that. There's a little door here. It's cool. And then, what is that? Oh, that may be the memory module. Wonder if we can get that out. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Full memory card. Huh. That's kind of cool. There you go. I wonder if that's standard or if it's this is the built-in memory. Like it comes with the 4 meg and then you can expand it if you want to, or if that is an add-on that someone paid a pretty penny for once upon a blue moon. So let's take a look. Oh, okay. So we've got a rechargeable NiCad here. I'm surprised that hasn't leaked all over the shop. So let's get that out of there ASAP. Let's pull the battery first. Yeah. Wow, yeah. Hasn't leaked at all. What? Interesting. Okay. We also had a CR2430 on the bottom there. So that's cool. We'll have to replace that. That will definitely be dead. Not much else to say here. It's a very compact board. It looks like it's a sandwich of 2 layers. There's a top and a bottom layer. I'm not sure I want to like separate those at the moment. If there's nothing to see in here, so I might just leave this battery out and pop this straight back in the shell as is. Let's take a look at the screen. Okay, so let's see any. That's a lie. There are 2 screws and these little rubber bungs, one of which was already missing, and then I assume the rest will just be clipped. So let's start at the bottom and work our way around. Maybe let's start at the top and work our way around. Start nowhere and work our way around. There we go. All right. So, what do we have? We have our little inverter board down here. So this is for the backlight. And on the back of this is a Compaq LCD. It looks like a Sharp. Yes, it is. There's a Sharp logo. This will have a driver board on this side over here. And in there will be a bunch of capacitors that will need replacing. Every Sharp LCD of this era just needs that. It's just a common thing. So let's take that screen out. Now the backlight did come on. It did come on a little bit weakly though, so I think I would want to recap the backlight board as well. But let's just do the screen first and see where we get to. And yeah, there's our pile of SMD caps that will no doubt need replacing. They do not look good to get off. Yeah, so you can immediately see, well, I can immediately see, you can't see. Let's see if I can show you this cap right there. Let's see if I can point to it. The solder looks dull. It's really hard to show, but that dullness, let's see if I can find a good one. So like compared to this side over here, see how it's nice and shiny? Whereas these ones are very dull. That's an indicator that there's some electrolyte that has leaked over here and has damaged that solder connection. So I won't bother working around this area, but I will look around this area here and check out these caps, for instance, because something in this area has died. I think I might have to take this whole thing apart to get that board out. I don't like my chances of trying to work in there. Let's give it a shot. Got a old mouse pad here. Let's pop that down to protect the screen. So, what I might do is get my little TS, whatever it is, little pine sol, off my USB power bank here. Yeah, little pine sol. Let's run that up at 350, because that can get in there quite well. And again, I don't know if you heard that sizzle. Yet another linked capacitor. Yep, there it is. Okay, so let's just take that cap off the leaked way. Do that. Twist, no pressure, and off it comes. Yeah, and you can see just how destroyed that pad is. So yeah, that has definitely leaked. Oh god damn, that stinks. I'll try and clean up as much of the leaked electrolyte as I can first, because, well, I just don't want to solder through that. Get my solder wick here. Okay. Well, the good news is it didn't damage the pad. The pad actually looks pretty good in there. So I think it was just that one cap that had leaked. But I can see another one which is identical. So we may need to remove both of those. Yeah. Let's check this one as well. That one's fine. But let's replace it. No, there it goes, yep. Same fizzle. Also not coming off, so... It's 3 of these actually, so I think I'm just going to take all 3 of those off and replace them. So they are 10 microfarad, 16 volt. I had a good look while I was taking that off there now, so. Alrighty. Let's see if I've got caps. Don't like my chances. So we're looking for 10 mics, 16 volt. I have very few SMD caps like that. This is all my through holes. So what do we got? Some tantalums. There we go. 10 mic, 16 volt. Lucky day. Okay, so this one's going to be tricky because it's right in the back there. So I'm going to try and get that one in first. Grab some tweezies. So I'm going to try and get the needle in here, flow that, and just set it down and across. And that sucked. That didn't work at all. Okay, I think I got it. Not really, but that'll do. Cool. Yeah, that's in there. All right. And the other two should be pretty straightforward. So I'll just do this quick. Not the best work, but she'll do. And because I didn't replace all of these guys, what I'm going to do, just pop a happy little tick on the ones that I did replace. Yeah. Just so that I know if I take this apart in the future, those ones are good. All right. Yeah, it's good for now. Let's get this back together and give it a try. Give it some go juice. See what we get. I'm gonna have to press that like so. What do we see? All right. Well, we got backlight. Still no picture, unfortunately. Very solid backlight now though. And those lines that were damaged down below are gone. But yeah, still no video output. Damn. Well. Oh. Could be the fact that this connector didn't plug back in properly. Let's try now. Oh, look at that. Bingo. Oh, wow. Oh, this screen looks fantastic now. 8 meg of memory. System options not set. Resume. Let's go to setup. Oh. Oh, that looks so good. God, that screen looks friggin' beautiful now. Oh, I'm so happy with it. Holy crap. Wow. All right. I am going to rearrange some camera angles and get you a better view. Well, it's been a couple of days. Turns out the camera died pretty much as soon as I went to set up again, so I took a break and had a shave. Anyway, let's dive back into it. So I've got the camera pointing at the screen, still plugged in. Let's turn it back on. Yeah, so there's our memory count still, screen. Oh my God, I'm so happy this screen came back. That's so good. Same beeps as before. Yep. And yeah, time and date, options, etc. So let's go back into that setup. So we are English. Yeah, we don't want to worry about the date and time. following configuration options were automatically updated, which is literally everything. New numeric coprocessor, interesting. Hopefully that's a found and not a missing, but we'll see. Yeah, let's see what it found. All right, integrated. Oh, okay, so it must be a DX processor in here. That's kind of cool. Huh. It has detected a 209 megabyte Type 16 hard drive. That's awesome. It's detected the floppy drive. That's good. I don't know if it's working or not. Yeah, there you go. So it's got 4 meg onboard and 4 meg of that additional system card. Very cool. Passwords, COM ports. There's the integrated trackboard for the mouse. It's got parallel 33 megahertz processor, which makes sense as it is a 4/33C, so it should be a 48633DX, I guess, if it's got the integrated Math Pro. We'll see. Yeah, nice. All right, let's just exit. I don't want to change anything right now. You can exit and save, and we'll see if it reboots, and maybe the hard drive just works. Otherwise, we might try to get a boot floppy and see if we can see if the floppy drive works. And I don't have high hopes. It's trying to boot. Yeah, wow, look, the hard drive's working fine. Starting Windows. Oh, that's awesome. What is this? I've never seen this type of startup screen before. K-mart. What? Oh, that's interesting. So Kmart, obviously there's the US brand Kmart, but Kmart in Australia is just like it's a shopping centre. Like they've got lots of various products. There's the mouse, the trackball's kinda not working. Might have to clean that out. Huh. Mainframe. So this looks like it was used. I don't even have the mouse at all. That's so interesting. Huh. Alright, let's exit Windows. Now let's drop to DOS. So this looks like it was used maybe by someone in the back office to... Oh wow, it literally won't drop you into DOS, it drops you into this other system that only runs Windows. How interesting. I love cracking open old... Oh, look at that, Victoria, yeah. So there's a mouse cursor, but it's not picking up the mouse itself, the onboard mouse, I mean. So there must be something weird about the way that the serial connection there is. Oh, there's a DOS right there. Alt-tab, Program Manager, I can't remember. There we go. DOS. Yeah, cool, okay. IBM DOS. So yeah, Kmart. Look at that. Amy Pro. There's a lot on here. Lots of spreadsheety type programs. So this kind of looks like it was used by someone that was running a store maybe, or running a back end. Yeah, look at that. Oh, so this dialed into a mainframe. Anyway, that seems to be working really well. So I do want to try the floppy drive because I know these Citizen drives, similar to the W1D, do fail over time. So I might pop the keyboard out, pop the floppy drive out, and just have a look inside. I'm guessing it needs a new belt at a minimum. But yeah, let's see. That's so cool. And this screen looks absolutely fantastic. So I am really jazzed about that. Yeah, let's power this down and check the floppy drive. So now this should lift up. Let's take that off first so I don't break it. And then lift, and there we go. You just want to lift the head out of the way as well because that needs to come underneath it. We don't want to damage that, and then that's out. Yeah, so that's very similar to the W1D as well. And here's our belt, and yes, the belt is just absolutely destroyed. You can see there's absolutely no elasticity to it anymore, and it's actually sticky to the touch, so there is absolutely no chance that would have worked. Yeah, you can see it's pulling apart. So we will need a new belt. You can see it's really, really stuck to the heads here. It's kind of hard to get off. There we go. It doesn't look like the motor head has too much gunk on it, but it does have a little bit. That green gunk, that's leftover rubber, so I will clean that off. I can just use a Q-tip and some alcohol for this. As the alcohol does soften the rubber. I will also just use a little bit of the tip of the spudgy here to just rub it off. Loosen it up, take it off fully with the Q-tip. Just spend a bit of time doing this and then we'll come back. I'm gonna go get my bag of belts and we'll see if I can find something that can replace this, this horrid one. Okay, so this is a bag of belts. It's mostly tape drive, record belts, things like that, but I have added some others along the way. Specifically square belts and different things that I've needed for various projects. So I do actually have some for the W1D in here, this is one of them specifically. I've also got a lot of flat belts. There's a lot of square belts. Unfortunately, this is a flat belt, but I'll single out those. These are all way too big or way too small. Let's pop these ones, these definitely nose away. So I've got a flat belt, like I said, this is from the W1D replacement. I think that one is going to be a bit too small for this size. Oh, maybe not. It might actually work fine. Let's give that a shot. So I'm just going to put this in here, feed it through. It's a little bit small, height-wise. It's, yeah, tiny compared to the belt that came off. But it might still just work. Okay. Let's put that back together. I might just give the head a quick little wipe down with some IPA. So just a Q-tip, lift the heads very gently. They actually look pretty clean. Just a really super gentle wipe. Yeah, nothing came off those. There's a A-okay. Yeah, nice and clean. That's actually pretty good. Like it actually looks really clean in here. So as spongy as the outside of the board was, it looks like the flappy doodle here did its job and kept the inside nice and clean. So very happy. Okay. So let's clean up this old scungy belt, throw that out, move my other belts to the side and bring the laptop back, and we'll pop our drive back in. And then I'll go and get a boot disc and we can try this out. Okay, I think I found a boot disc. Let's give it a power on and see what we get. Now it's probably going to complain about the battery again because I have removed the battery, so we'll have to just go through the setup steps really quickly. Ooh, it actually sounds like it's loading the disc. Nope, and the motor just crapped out. Yeah, so no, unfortunately that did not work. Yeah, that belt's not working. Not gonna bother. Yeah, I could hear that the belt immediately fell off and the motor's just sitting there spinning really hardcore. So I'm gonna have to get the proper belt for this, unfortunate, but that's, yeah, that's the way that goes. But yeah, I'm really super duper happy with this. It's going to need a lot of cleanup. I'm not going to put it back together now because what I'm going to do, and I'll do this off camera, there's no point. I'm just going to go around and try and glue some of the plastics back together. So wherever some cracks, like between the case here, this kind of crack, I'm just going to, prep those surfaces and glue them back together. Maybe put some epoxy on the inside so that they can have a bit more strength than just super glue. And try to get this back together and cleaned up while I wait for replacement belts and whatnot. I'm not going to put it all the way back together because I don't want to be opening and closing with plastics this fragile. So I will be leaving this apart until I have the floppy drive and other internal stuff sorted out. But I think I'll leave that for a later time because I really just wanted to check this out and get it up and running, which we did, and it's fantastic. So a couple of caps on the screen, a couple of caps in the power supply, and it's up and running. The hard drive's working. It was owned by Kmart. That's awesome. I'm going to have to poke around the hard drive a little bit more to see where that comes from. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you have not subscribed, hit that as well. That's really cool to see so many people love these videos. But yeah, thanks for watching.